668 billion, almost 669 billion Shiba Inu coin flowing out of major wallets, and it's bullish news. Now we're going to go over it because the cryptocurrency world is finally experiencing a nice spike up. We're finally seeing gains. Bitcoin back up above $93,000. We're finally at a situation where we're seeing some 50, we gotta refresh this, is it refreshed here? 53 greed on the Fear and Greed Index. We've got gains happening over the last couple of days. Shiba Inu coin breaking up above moving averages. There's not a single bearish sign out there. So let's discuss what's going on, and if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and as you can see, we're going to be going over some bullish news for Shiba Inu coin in this video. 669 billion SHIB on the move, and I do want to say this, right? With all of these positive signs, take a moment today, think about diversifying. Now, I know a lot of you guys have Shiba Inu coin, but you may not have tokens like Bitcoin Bull. Bitcoin Bull should do very well, and you're actually going to be rewarded in Bitcoin. You've got Mind of Pepe. This is an AI agent token. I don't know if you get any AI agents out there. Best Wallet, a utility token, which Best Wallet is phenomenal. If you guys haven't downloaded Best Wallet, you get a link for it down in the description. Very easy to use, 4.4 stars, hundreds of thousands of downloads, and these guys are just about $12 million raised, which is awesome. Layer 2 blockchains like Solixi could thrive when Solana becomes congested. There are so many opportunities out there, even subbed, taking on the $85 billion content creation world and rewarding the content creators and their fans in cryptocurrency. So make sure to check that out as well. So many opportunities for growth right now, especially as the market has potentially bottomed and we are on the brink of a not just major recovery, but a thriving bull market. Now, it goes on to say that Shiba Inu coin, or the Shiba Inu meme coin, sees $669 billion SHIB, outflow in 24 hours. But what is it all about? It says the second biggest meme coin, Shiba Inu coin, has been getting a lot of attention from whales, while most of the market has been tracking Bitcoin's steady rise. In the last 24 hours, as reported by Into the Block, almost 669 billion SHIB have left the biggest wallets on the blockchain. At first, that kind of outflow might make people worry about a sell-off, but when you look at the numbers, you see something else entirely. Most of these large SHIB wallets, they're part of exchanges, absolutely. When tokens move out of exchanges, it usually means that people are buying. It's the kind of flow that suggests accumulation. Large holders scooping up SHIB on exchanges and then transferring them into cold or decentralized storage. That is not panic, but preparation. Now, that's why I often talk, right? I talk about KSEX, and this is a wonderful centralized exchange. If you guys haven't been using them, make sure to check it out. By far, one of the best centralized exchanges I've seen in the United States. Best selection, cheapest fees, literally 0% futures fees, 75x leverage, a ton of benefits. You got a link down there as well. But if you're buying or if you're sending to KSEX, if you're sending your cryptocurrency to KSEX, it's for one of two reasons. Number one, you want to go out there and you want to trade it, right? You want to swap it very easily. Or number two, you are simply buying on KSEX so that you can buy and sell and buy and sell. Because the fees are so cheap, because it's on a centralized exchange, it allows you to go out there and very conveniently, you could buy and sell 100 times a day and incur very minimal fees. If you are holding for the long term, I often suggest holding on a wallet like Best Wallet, right? This is on the blockchain. And this is better for longer term holds because, of course, it is in your custody. If something were to happen to a centralized exchange, if something were to happen in the markets, whatever, it is not in the custody of that centralized exchange, but it is in your custody held on the blockchain. And that is exactly what people are doing right now. They are taking some of their Shiba Inu coin to the tune yesterday of 668 billion SHIB. It's a lot of SHIB, right? Off of those centralized exchanges and onto the blockchain, which means they are back in custody of it. They hold it. And typically, doesn't have to, but typically that means a longer term hold mentality as opposed to a shorter term trade mentality. It has been weeks since we have seen this level of coordinated whale activity in Shiba Inu coin, and inflows are still going strong too, with a total of 555 billion SHIB during the same time period. But with a net flow of negative 113, outflows are leading, that means the signal that could be a signal in and of itself. Shiba Inu coin is trading just above 14. It's now at 1350 points per coin, which is the level it has not seen consistently in recent months. The price is not there yet, but the movement on chain suggests the positioning is already underway. So the question is it just quiet confidence before a breakout, or is it actually smart money shifting into a new phase? It's pretty obvious that Shiba Inu coin is not sitting on the hands, or sitting its hands, on exchanges. It's being moved around, stashed away, and probably held on to. If the market keeps going up, Shiba Inu coin could be about to do something even bigger. It looks like the whales are leading the way once again. And I absolutely hope so, right? We got Bitcoin sitting at 93,000. Let's see if we can pull it up here. $93,200, $300 right now. Breaking out beautifully over the last couple of days. This is a daily chart here. And you can see that we had a beautiful move from about 88,000 all the way up to 94,000. It is running into a little resistance in this area, which was expected, right? If you come out and you take a look at this horizontal line, I'm going to have to extend it just a little bit here, but you take a look at this horizontal line. Support, 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 support. Very strong support for Bitcoin until it broke down back in, when was this? End of February. Broke down, and now it is testing this exact same level as a level of resistance. Now, it is strong, but we do have a lot of catalysts on the horizon that would allow Bitcoin to break through. And if it does, guys, we could very quickly go from $94,000, $93,000 back up to $99,000, $100,000 once again. And you better believe bullish sentiment is going to be returning if Bitcoin is sitting at $100,000 per coin. Because people will quickly talk. All-time highs, all-time highs, all-time highs are going to be hit. And the market sentiment is going to shift. And all of those, there's no other way to put it, right? Stupid bears like Peter Schiff and all these other guys that say Bitcoin's going to zero and it's worthless. They will quiet down once again. They will crawl back into their holes. And the cryptocurrency bull market will be in full swing. I'm excited. I've been accumulating and I feel very good right now. It is not too late to buy in, especially if you're looking at a lot of the altcoins, right? Something like Shiba Inu coin is in a very good position, bouncing back but still extremely low compared to the recent highs. If you want to accumulate on the KSX exchange, you got a link for it down in the description. If you want to accumulate on Best Wallet, holding it on the blockchain in your custody, you got a link for that down there as well. Let me know what you guys are doing. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.